Good morning, country people. That thrown a big sort of outside the white man, the chakras on Torisi. So even though black people, they always different or palava late coming, but some man go see talk to this. So better late than never. So, but any idea we don't take sense. So because I'm human being, they make machine. Sometimes the machine they take sign. If fail, we for that side for make sure say more chakra to for better. We will talk about all the small trouble that don't happen for inside. We go for talk about 4 hectares of land from Banga for that side for Fumbot. They don't burn them, destroy them. But some people say this, so that Banga they don't have it and plenty. They turn, then they will carry and take and give some people where they take so use them for better way for help the population. Then so for that side, we will take una bring over this side for a condo to be born and school for that side. Then they take 2 sides to attempt to burn another school. They catch 6 boys and 2 women. Only for Palava and Banga, we met up them. That is, they get a small factory from Banga. They will come over that side to take sides to take una go to that side for Yaoundé for Chapelle to the way. So they discover some die body. 3 days, the die body sold it for that side. So they pass it, the smell. Check the canteen, they call Kitu, call firefighting brigade. No money they shake. For this side for Littoral, Palava fighting brigade. We house the bond for this side for Aqua, they call firefighting brigade, they carry empty motor water on the inside, can't stand against some cities, so the one lost fire. They find a place, they feel up, carry water for corner road. All man want to say, why they go do pack 1, 2 motor them with no water inside? The last call now the one for airport before it takes time to come through for lost that fire. So we'll talk about all I want, and today we'll talk about National Assembly for that side for Yaoundé. SDF parliamentarians, they say no. They don't go talk about Palava and Cap. Palava finance or for Palava anything with this, so they never struggle for solve problem for Anglophone people. The way you go for hospital, they for that side. You go to Nigeria, they live for the like refugee them. You go for white man country, plenty don't take size so slight like an okra. Even people they be take size so I do arrangement for that Palava coffin regulation. Or they don't run. Might be make that coffin for Amenda, he don't run. For security, they don't be even finish pay money. Then might be go stand shorting before man to be take that coffin for credit because the beginner have money. Oh, you too, you don't take size so slight like an okra. Go for that side for Nigeria. So so we'll discuss all this one, and for today they will talk about Palava Bat Road them for that side for Douala Kumba Road. Moyoka Market again, another fire. From that side we'll enter Littoral, take una go for a Senge with 3 picking the Texas solo their best ticket for instance on kind style we people don't understand for that side way. Na River Wuri is solo them, but after 1 day they go pick all that they bring for corner water, bring a can get back for the family. So we'll so take una Chakara Tori strike for university for Douala. Why? For inside in Dongaman, Ugomo Chakaram. For that side for Kumbu, for Kikaikom, pa for 40 years, drink poison, die. After we don't take it, one of the boy picking go show now we land this, now we land this, we land this for this side, and he said so a woman don't do that for give back the 40 times when you go court convocation for him. They lock you for 2 days because time we enter for Kitu the house you more parentage and they take you 1 day. For 20,000, 2 days, he pay 40,000. Say you, as long as for back my money, no say that marriage go separate, and that marriage allow separate. Now my dying for that side. Don't go talk about other one. But when that people now you want to enter na Palava broken of bank way, so young body to work for daytime come begin work broke bank them, take carry money even for night they broke cooperative for that side with this so they want to see this issue. For Bamenda way, it takes China to change at different level. All the security way there for that side, but still yet, Palava insecurity it is still go on for inside. So we'll talk about all these issues today. So people, we hope be show up to. We'll just try for Chakara but make a chance because so time goes surely can do. If we take few calls them today for studio, I deal with Reverend Bar Christian way. He don't come for some takes Chakara to for better. Good morning, one of God.
Good morning. Good morning.
I will say Adekonke.
Adekonke.
You know the people don't confuse so Palava gospel and culture.
Yeah.
Who go talk that together?
No, we'll talk on today.
Who go talk on? Yes, man.
Oh, Michael.
How are you there?
Oh, na for Sika we see again that kind of new song there. They appreciate too much. How many people?
I beg you. I beg you that one.
How many people?
That one I saw it. That one I saw it.
Kill me tired.
That one verse no.
Na new song, na new version way.
Yes, na new version.
Even in Douala, we go make remix. We go call.
We go make remix.
Yes, Petit Pays.
Make a remix.
Yes. Na sona.
Okay. Make a turn for this side. I see to salute for Reverend Timothy. We don't come for some take side chakolo. So good morning, Reverend.
Thank you. Good morning.
I will say Adekonke.
Are they correct?
Your first time for attend the program.
Yes, no, our first time.
Okay,
We go check out the thing well.
okay, most time for Chakala to take side this time around. Control. Take una go to Roland. Carry we go to that side for football for talk about gendarme. They do their own small investigate for us side. Even though they don't catch Mbanga where they come out football. They say na Buddha boys they can't go walk on that side. How they feel they walk Mbanga some place 4 hectares of land. Roland, let's go figure that image of that side. They take 4 hectares walk on the Mbanga. How which country feel they come for that side? Just imagine. Now factory, no? So they don't catch them. Right, can we get the image for that side for football so for talk about how Ogadio himself go for that side for take side coordinate the work. See the land. We don't plan a young one where they grow, then they get and upload, they pack and play, they try, and that is now baby factory. So Jana they can't stay for the whole night as they see how they do for that side. So they pass the whole night for that side, they hide for bush, they hope they so sometimes the boys they go come. No one man no pass na pass. Yes, we don't hear you say this, so Jana they don't enter for that side. Oh, you sometimes inside themselves, Jana they call say this, so ha. We come for a big man. Oh, today don't bad. When I no come, you say we catch you, even though they give you money. So remember what you talk for Palau, didn't bank, I didn't we don't increase for inside our country.
Well, one of the things where I would say the prompts those that thing for people to go plan that type of quantity of banga na poverty. One na poverty, and then two, our country never come for do research for understand what way that manga if you help for medicinal plant as I was talking last time for year.
But they use that manga and make even this ketchup or the chopper.
Yes, but the government never come for that research. It encourage people to do that one. So the manga people do not say since they can make the manga people will take an sumukam and people want to quick for sumukam too. Now waiting a strong. Somebody want to take for own inspiration. According to me now, your own inspiration now, your own Holy Spirit now for taking manga.
Now take manga. As Reverend Timothy, what you figure and do for your own contribution for paradise manga because someone to say so. While they know legalize and they became producer legally, because that land works on living, but now they don't really work on. It's kind of only for catch and destroy them. It's kind of for the exploit and for different way than how white man they use and for do fine work. What do you feel for that one?
Well, toxic that thing it go take time because we need to open our mind for no. So if we use that banga for other way for bring a plus two for our country. But you see that thing people they get different belief about banga. Some persons say if you take it be wise. Yeah. So they give wisdom.
They give wisdom.
You see it give you bonus and things like that. But I think say if we take time, explain say okay this from this we can get hair treatment, if we get other things and we use that bank I go profit way than say person take the smoker
take a smoker.
Yes.
So that just for sanitize the public. Even though I remember some course I will attend that for Boyade. La period de banga maker that is boy the smoke who shoot it for police they fall out. So you don't tell me that something in the Roland just bring me some other email for that side for a conduct with they catch some 6 boys and for that side 2 women way that work not only for the woman saying that then they receive I'm tight and then for young boys and they catch that boy inside some 1 room then 6. You know they be born St. Pario then they attempt for born some government primary school for that image when I take section so the jana now they need to sleep for that side they outside they in the outside anybody they see them for night they just catch them so they go do that small investigate. They discuss some boys and they for some 1 room 6. They say no, boy man pick every day for they can house. So they enter that house for do small search. They discover packet that packet on I see and so now the banga where they take sign so catch the boy and say so we now go tell we who side in banga they come out and how they do for it. They say come up babinda. But when they ask Yanda for Jaga, even though Mr. Simon, when a senior divisional officer for Bui, he don't go see the farm, they work up that side. But he said, so make all that one stuff for inside division. Now the woman that they tell no, we would they send her for that side, would take sign to send her to for people they retailers, then they take sign for make their own living. So it's a man. What do you think that if you do Timbanga? So my don't tell me things serious. So if you know one talk pigeon, you know one see you again for it. Say like you plenty, but if you know one talk pigeon, say lie you talk that pigeon, the bembe they go manage and so.
Yes, Michael, I go speak. I go tell my own. I go tell my own. Make sure that Mama no go vex again. Mama, that thing banga. Now for Sika say you see, is like weapon. Yeah. It's like weapon.
Like weapon.
Yes. Atomic weapon. Nobody must take that culture of banga. That is reserved to people who know exactly the purpose of that. You see, banga now we must read law of Cameroon. Everybody who must touch banga must know that he must be in charge of that. Ministry of Health. Banga is a specificity where people, when you touch Banga, you can go to prison for, they can jail you for, I think, 5 years.
5 years.
So nobody in house must learn Banga or the house. If his medical sector, even the use of some product like Viagra or those two
Tramol, all that one they promote now.
It is reserved to certain category of people working for that. So according to me, we must educate population, make them know that there is a very, very big risk.
The time they will take that one there.
Yes, we must study how Cameroonian left the power to people to use to even to culture to make the culture of Banga. According to me, Paul Biya have failed in the Ministry of Health because even traditional medicine he is not encouraging. We are every time crying that our bibinga, our woods,
our wood and bibinga, all that
Chinese people are going with it. Even the land of Cameroon, where Banga can growing out, why don't we take the culture? Because it's like weapon. I tell you, the truth is that Banga is like weapon. You can give Banga to somebody, what he's going to do.
You regret.
No.
Because the person go get a different mind. You shoot you in the back. And then they sell for that prison.
Of course.
Of course. Now business.
Hey, big business.
But why government don't decide at this time around for struggle for wipe out the Banga, even though some people say now this Palava issue for Palava Anglophone country, they don't even over put hand up plenty for inside.
And let me tell you, I will encourage too much those policemen, gendarmes, and military forces who are now taking the responsibility to catch all those who yes, it's not good.
But that business, no, they don't put
if it's a business, then may them know that they will go in prison. Even in Nigeria, it's a very big business, cocaine and so on. But we must now legislate. Our law will not be taken like pleasure. Law is not pleasure.
Okay, it's a mammoth control actor. This is the time will catch you today between us. We don't start small. So Roland, bring me image this time around for forest garden where they so the one for littoral. They don't catch 180 elephant tops them. We talk about 250 kilograms. Then they catch this kata beef, kanda for kata beef, where they don't arrange already. They will pass now. They will carry a partner through Nigeria for send Abrasa for Europe. Then they catch even feed them for parrot them. All these ones open to so how it do work before can reach Douala. We reach for Douala. Either sometimes they don't give the one for Douala then chew. Then they say that money is small. So Reverend Timothy. Back to saying, which if he talk Guillaume at the own commission when you see forest guard them when they will pass all kind control the carry them for dollar before they take sign hold the thing. Me say when they hold now they only hold now they put away they don't kill them give them fine then they go choke for back they leave them. Why if say when they catch them for dollar they don't say who say una come out how una don't do for carry it for dollar for say they stop me they need kiwa elephant they need kiwa kata beef but they don't stop na put of rasa for each say so make man no go catch in Grombe again make man no catch one this thing when you catch them forest guy they see you they see them for you and then they go chop am. So what you fit talk for that one?
Well, what I was talking and say the government need to put regulations the way they did for ground. And make sure that the people, the way they give agencies, the way they for reinforce those regulations, them right for the level of the bush, for protect the elephant. Them. For example, if you see now for inside our forest, you see most forest guards they waiting for route. But people they around that level of that forest where they for present those wildlife, so that even man even get that time for go inside for go, and then the people understand say this so this animal the way they don't protect, they don't say now wildlife we don't government don't put laws and say we not so kill that one them. The one the way government don't put laws and they go chop them. They go another people to the hunt and they want to greedily because some people they go far for go hunt that kind of gun because say that even that one the way they say when they kill you chop. When the first guy say for you, you go see one and see me take give bribe.
Give me bribe.
You go one see that one, you see one and see me give you some more money. So you go prefer say okay, better me go give big one. So you can give big money, and then you go play too big money. And after that they make now all these things happen. And then secondly again, you see they not get enough control for control those things them. Now why you see they can't discover and arrive for Douala.
You should control no day.
Why I say they don't get enough control? I say the people they control. You see law must guide you where you control.
Yeah.
What it means say if you the cash say this thing go on for Samuel Lima, where you be the control for day. You could be responsible for that how that money come. So they carry na for Douala without it happen. If you get that kind of control, Those things are not going to happen.
It means that Cameroon need control for inside control, even for forest guard, custom,
everything.
All actually because how motor will come for $1 post custom they go catch a bubbles and so you never pay custom.
And
they upload container for bubbles and you see the shit of it, but they don't upload the container for spoilers on 3 different places do checking. But why again say why they upload the container for various areas?
You see, if they follow law and they hold the people to be responsible. When you say pay the cash, you say this container come for Douala or this medium container for somebody for a bush, and they be responsible. Then punish you for that one, or the government they give you punishment, or they give you some fine to pay. Next time you don't go do and so. Next time other person don't go do and so. So you can make an order could be. So the person say all I need to be now because say bribery that corruption under the culture. It don't be that culture. It don't be the culture now where anyone look and say na normal thing.
Okay, who will take side this time around change to this land for the side of land? Bring me email them. You say this so they say sector for transport, even though it's sick for the whole Cameroon. When you discuss something for inside Cameroon, forget license. Either like activity station where they come on now. You see, a majority one see all the time. You see like 1 or 2 will get license for operate as a TV station. You want to go for bars and snack bars them, forget license. Even churches them nowadays. For some you get an authorization for operate legally for Cameroon. It's not easy. Companies they open every day they lock. Ministry of Transport, it don't take this time around. They only list for school. They get every year. But every year they give list in a fake school and this. But the school that is so born every day. This time around, they don't go now for sector for transport with this. So let me go. You don't struggle. In place this, so they get for more respect. Only for littoral, 150 driving school and doing a Clando school. For Douala 5 municipality, they don't start for Loloka for the Roland. Make company take that 2 Korokoro actual people where some put it even 5 you enter for play when at driving school. You see some section they remain a hairdressing. You want to tell they don't put a ballet again. Eh? See that this man where they struggle so for fight so because they need the greet him the lock play now even they hold him for that side now power shooting and police allow who carry go to so I want to go so where did go up for inside of country with this so government no fit give access even though they told this so when you go ask authorization. They say na step authorization na step 1 when they sign that authorization when you come now tell me you build your place then come now can call them for come now long process so the process them even forget authorization for operate like a restaurant alright you go pay money work for delegation for tourism so they your document no ever come out so what the government fit do what if it what the government fit really do for try for make the meeting a bit easier for people so that people feel work legally because a lot of illegal companies that flop for Cameroon, illegal transport at the flop, driving schools, all the sectors for Cameroon, they be illegal. Then the only sector they be protected, the foreign people.
Yes,
foreigners they get access easily for open company for Cameroon. Then why we were country, we the citizens they will not get access for open something legally and for operate.
Computerization have made a lot of big advantage.
Computerized.
If we computerize a lot of our management data, a lot of Cameroonians will easily have the reference of where we can have a permit of driving license. Look, for example, at Presidency of Republic, we are fighting against corruption. But let me know that there is no fight, there is no data where you can see really the result of that fight of corruption. Look, for example, Paul Biya, the time he have said Operation Epervier. Until now, where is the result? I mean, we are suffering just because the old papa, they don't want to move on their...
They don't want to go rest.
They don't want to go rest. Look, for example, National Assembly. We was talking about computerizing all our law. No, now there is a fire at National Assembly. Have you computerized all our document there? No. Even you go to CRTV, there is no archive. You cannot see data who have preserved. So, according to me, the Ministry of Transport of Cameroon, why don't he go directly to see the database where those people who are the candidature of driving license. Now we see exactly those companies who have making exam.
And they pay tax every day.
The problem I say
and the real matter, why don't we computerize even what we call the driving license normally? Because in the norm, the one that they are shown out that this driving license is computerized, it's fake. It's not real. Because you will see a lot of people can have different name and they come with even the driving license of that man of General Voyage. They have catch now. He can go and make again another
one.
You know why?
Can operate.
The fingerprint is not computerized. Me, I'm a computer specialist, and I know. I can tell you that.
It means if I can have authorization for this company, make a big computerized anytime. Even I come, I want to use another name if they close this one. Because today when they lock this company, they had to lock being a Kami, it turned out being a Trésor. And the very man still get up.
Yeah. And finally, who is it's those father, it's those old papa who don't want to resign. We young Cameroonians, we need to take public affair, but they are always, they want to make like Mugabe. No, again, no, don't be ashamed like that. Let young Cameroonians take the responsibility and make their own trying, and you'll see Cameroon will change.
Etama, we will go for Yaoundé. Something that will happen for us. All man is saying one to say so. Wait till they go on for inside our country. For Chapelle et 24 inside Yaoundé. That place on the sea and so some man die. He make 3 days. He diabolical smell. Now that way the diabolical sleep too. For corner road, we go die for cemetery for that time for Chapelle et 20. They call gendarme, he no come. They call police, they no come. They call firefighting brigade. No man he no come for come move that dead body. Man of God, this kind of thing who's our country to go. See, you see that Bible, so chef the quartier for the for Chapelle, you say so you don't call gendarme and say Allah send person that send this so this thing is smell picking at the pass. This year how you when you picking you come out have to keep picking there papa I want to sit on that body wait for corner road. How you will feel if you pay for that picking? So what if you talk for this issue is
see Mike, this whole issue with happen and always what they knock to live for. Now say I think say the kingdom of God is not set in the heart of men, because if the any government encourage religion, encourage the word of God for our schools, you go see and say they go cultivate a next generation with the fear of God, and when a nation be grown with people where they get a God-fearing heart, even this palaver where government try to catch fraud and all this, it go reduce because. Now we be able to put our country in order. Now that kind of, it take people the way they get a good conscience for not saying no, this person will not be live now. Human being this will not be living so. We have to do something for take off these cups. You need people with conscience. But now we are all big people be so selfish. Everybody they look at interest. If you see anything will make you go spend, government get to understand. The truth is that if government help for put the word of God to our schools, the country not ever take the real shape where it get to take.
Remember, Christian, how you hear that government?
No, now the same thing. Like what I do talk, at least agree with what Reverend talk for them. You see, you see like some countries, they will develop countries. You see people in the way because they get a good life. They get money where they live life well. If they make an answer or they be like volunteers workers inside a society. When something happen like that one, they take a volunteer, they take upon themselves for so they help the situation. But for Cameroon, do so because of poverty and other things.
It's kind of poverty. Firefighting brigade different way in case if that can't happen, they get for come.
No, when I
say
the
finance is there for.
When I say poverty in the sense say. So of them, they calculate for go move their man. They calculate like someone want to talk. Go ask someone say office. Go ask how much they pay me.
How much they pay?
Like question will ask say how much they pay you. So if you look and say even the play when you say for go if you get 100, if you get 200, if no you don't even tell and say. So look and say people don't be more now or be now money minded than human has a human feeling for one another. So as I already talk that because say government need to help. We need a lot of things to do for encourage religion. For encourage Christianity, for make sure say this so instead the work we do, there's someone get a body where it there for make sure that it facilitates. There's only work the world we do and that's what I will do. I work there in mission ministry. We help a villager for teach people them got to talk for local dialect. So it help now for everybody to be orientated, for get that heart You see, if the government do that one, you see, those stuff, you know, was society. Yes. Everything of witchcraft, you see, will die down. Yes. Everything of corruption, now the heart is not for church. Now church hold the heart because the heart na God. Yes. So if you God hold the heart and they don't realize saying that God hold the heart, but when they give opportunity for the servant of God, them, you know, for good information, they enhance the society, for help the people and transform them. Look at how get a better society.
Okay, it's about when you receive it, but you sleep for inside your own town. Now for the minister, then all authorities in the firefighting brigade in the gendarmerie in the delegate and motuna for which you order one them. Which you if you give as your own contribution, die but it is sleep for growth for 3 days. Now only time we don't show up for television so you say me I don't make a governor call or deal will call.
Yes, Michael, I congratulate first of all the journalists who have taken that picture. I congratulate the one who have now put us in the responsibility that the mayor of that area
they have for Chapelle Tunde.
And why he's not working? Maybe it's Timi Evuna who is not working. But the real matter is education. Where our culture of education have put us Cameroonian at the level where morality, and Paul Biya have said he is coming in power to bring rigueur and moralisation. Where is morality when a man cannot see another man down and he take the responsibility to say, oh, me, as Pastor was saying, he's talking about conscience. He's talking about me. I'll talk about also love. Why don't we put love each other Cameroonian? We love together. And we know that, no, if this my father fell, I must take him. Why in white man people, white man country, you will see there, when there is something like that, immediately there is a person in charge. You will see volunteer. There is an organization in the United States called a voluntary forces. Yeah. Why in Cameroon don't we have voluntary forces? Me, I was in voluntary forces when I broke the monument of no, I broke the monument of General Leclerc, a colonialist master. We need volunteer in Cameroon that can make people be feeling in family, in the family. You see, for example,
when I ask something, when if you have commander for you see die body, person don't fall die, even at Christmas. You don't say if you like a citizen, you don't get that for that die body. Because one, they give for first open an investigation, like a government property. Gendarme or police, they give for open investigation for see why that person died. If people when some food or way don't use them, it kill you. We get for see sometimes they meet some another man not use that product too for take and care. But how? It's getting the way that the population come in for what to be the firefighting brigade.
And is that
why we pay tax?
Is it that way? There is a sector that is created in Cameroon, civil protection, but it's not working. And those who are now civil protection, they are taking their money, but they don't work. They don't work. You see, for example,
only for see human rights.
You see, for example, all the material used to carry people. They don't have it. Where is it?
The problem.
Even sapeur-pompiers, sometimes when they want to carry, they just put. They put on the cat for cat. They put it in taxi.
For back when they for back, they get back. They carry them inside, wrap them. Okay, but Roland, just bring me image them for that side for Esenge, for Douala here, for Suko talk about put die. 3 picking them, they drank water, river Wuri for Esenge way. This so Wuri is so. The Roland can figure the image. Now then that way see how that family they wanna mammy the old man. If they cry and cry for that side for talk, when they picking the wrong go for corner water, they play. Then no man don't even care for driving. Tell water don't go because tell water go dry land they show. So beginning I go play on top sand. Tell when the water start come now, the beginning not think so water they come small, but water now they come is surround the beginning. Then that small island with the before the beginning one realize when you be there the fish come on go and there's no fish swim for cross that place. The water carry them go. 3 picking them they die. And we never make 1 week. With some 17 years old boy too, he go for swim for corner water, he die. 4 people don't die for 1 week for inside singing. Someone go, wait till it happen. It's some spiritual thing or an accident.
Mike, this whoever is saying so it be controlled now by the spirit. Now many things and it happen. It be true say this so water get the time where they go and they get the time where they come. We will not deny that one. But if you see some certain thing that happen, the first person died there, in the man stay, and 3 people don't die there. And if you want to follow statistic well, you go see say, no, all that way don't die there.
So that people don't die, but we don't in less than 1 week, 3 people die.
So you see, we need to look it in the spiritual aspect also. We need to look and know exactly what is happening there. I mean, I want to believe that we'll take it in the physical and also will not keep the spiritual aspect of it because it's not normal. And the same spot we have people. The first person who died for the, he been a big person. So wait,
17 years old boy. But now na 3 beginning for 8 and 10 years.
So that 17-year-old boy, if he die, at least when water the carry, no say he see and say change day. But if water go see take it, then now you know it's a spiritual issue. For me, as he say, we go look the spiritual side of it. We will look the spiritual side. Remember what you want?
No, I want to talk to what Adam Ramata say as you know, just that thing happen for that place. Sometimes in the way you see it with your physical eye, need to so it is spiritually. Spiritually, it be quite different. Sometimes you see some from water, you look at empty water, but when they get a whole altar, a whole kingdom of darkness for that place, when they go for night, for go do the spirituality. I believe I said that place could be one of the such of strongholds where demonic forces them, they get in their meetings them, where they fall for day, and they use opportunity for key people they now for use them, you know, for the ritual purposes where they do for day.
Okay, first we'll take some 1 or 2 calls, we'll put it on the call and the vex when you take call. I don't know the line. Hello. Yeah, now the call. We'll take some 1 or 2 callers, but Roland, just bring me that image for last time for my 3 in Queen, woman born Pekin. We don't carry them for 8 months or 9 months. Through them for corner route. Put one part of the years until they cry inside. See the Pekin. They carry them one time. Police two way with one person there. They stand and they carry the die. But then I rush go to that side for PMI. For Bamida, they save the Pekin in line where they turn out the animal will get even a 1 nap when they bring up, but they find now this Pekin. Man, what did happen today with this? Why you don't get them? Now the man picking them, and what did go on with this country? For now, we're going to answer 1 or 2 calls them, then we'll come back continue for taking a call. Hello, now they call. Hello, now they for line.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, now they call.
Yes,
what you want to get as your contribution?
Yes, I want just talk concerning that body way is sleep for Yaoundé.
Yes.
I ask and say, we could use your council for country. Because council now for say all those things they clean them, council they clean city, all those people, all those budget where they vote and say now budget for this, budget for that, budget. Whether they keep those money the way we want to person sleep, get in the die sleep for over 3 days, they may be able to carry them.
Yeah.
Now, part of like the teacher, so the council will be carry them. When if it's police them, if the year say take 20,000, now they would not sleep for it, they won't pick up. But see when money no day, they will bribe them for that one, they don't pick up. So the country always say, we call it heavy. We will see our picture with it.
Okay.
Because even your president, we never stand on the address and talk to me because help for the country. I don't know years when they talk about me because help for the country. So I don't know how the country will go. Some only the way to see the future.
Okay.
They pay me free lesson for Mugabe don't give free lesson for them.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. We'll take another person with you for line. We'll take some 1 or 2 callers then before continue for talk about it. So, man of God, what do you feel give as your own contribution for that picking we see that woman trust? And what do you feel tell the user nowadays? Blame the man picking the way they put them, or we will blame the alcohol where they drink and so sit down we drink the mulu, so they confuse you. Or we blame the banga or the trauma where they enter. And which one will really take us to blame of the I don't know how to for line. I don't know how to call. Okay, I don't know the line.
Now, bad laugh I call for Eastern North.
For Eastern North, what you want to get as your own contribution?
I want to say for that banga where they catch them so.
Yes.
And they don't say for that banga where they catch them so. The people the way they catch them, the people the way they know how for drink them, they know how for catch them. They don't catch that people them without other people. You don't say elephant or holy season. That one where they catch them, that the one way sometimes they not such a big man.
Yeah.
Sometimes one problem there so. You want to say you don't catch person that the lower person where the inter don't say why I be doing inter country. You can call now from above. Don't say leave that man. That man where we don't settle from above.
Okay.
So when you see the one way you don't catch that means that the one way sometimes you know be settled from above.
You know be settled control.
You be governor, you want top person they come from your window. Say that man so leave him.
Okay.
Now we talk you do that. So the thing being for that man parent for go that man we want from party it also. The thing being that was big house for down the all that thing then so.
Okay, thank you for your own contribution. We'll take time and talk. So man of God, what you figure about your own contribution on the last one? Hello, now the call. Hello, now the line.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, now the for line.
Yes, now Eric from Northwest from Oko.
Yes, you get 30 seconds for give your own contribution.
Eric from Oko.
You get 20 seconds for give your own contribution.
Yes, my own contribution about that banger. Yes,
when you call, not listen with through your television, listen with through your phone. It will be easy. I don't know how they call. When you call, not listen with through your television, listen with through your phone. It will be easy to communicate. So, but just give you, I want you to give your contribution for that issue.
Yes, that palava there. So you see, now when we talk say love be blind.
Yeah.
You see, some person they talk say love be blind, but I talk say love not be blind. Now lovers are blind.
Okay, because until some people miss the time we be in love you.
Because now the same people where they make love, now they don't get picking now, then they carry the product for the love, they throw for bush. So wait till the pump they will come together way after they are coming together, result don't come out, they descend out for bush. You see, so I not go blame only the girl, I not go blame the boy only, all them be blame, they be to blame. Why? Because they live in ignorance, and the Bible say wages for sin na death. Now because Psalms 127 talks say picking na give for God. If you really know say picking na give for God, you don't go try. We know say na poverty this will make sometimes people they behave so. But every if na waiting, you get conscience for God, you don't go throw it picking so. If you take and say go put down, go give to your auntie, you just come out, you leave the picking. If you know say you not get money for, you not go take picking away, you know say na give for God, you try and that kind of way. So I need to blame only the girl, I not the blame because if maybe that boy he don't give belly, he don't threaten it. Say if you be say I hear my name, no say
you go.
Yes. So he say okay for that frustration, he decided to go put on body. So we really pray say God will help people. They really know what in love it be.
Okay, remember to say what you feel just give as your own
well, yes, I will talk say one now say the fear of God not there between the heart of people them. Because if the fear of God they heart of people them, before one ever talk say this, so you know inside our hospital today we get what we call say family planning. So I don't know whether that people will try picking they married or they not married. If not people where they married, because even for Kumba, we get a case like that for cabaret radio, where they just bring some picking away. Now man can't live on this small picking them, picking a worker. So around there almost 7 years, the other one they almost 4 or 5 years. Yeah. Small picking them, they can abandon them from there, leave them for they go them, the parents them. So I don't know. Sometimes now because the fear of God not there for people their hearts. You understand that they don't get that fear of God. And then secondly, frustration for life. Sometimes it cause people, they push people them for do that type of thing where they do them. Because I believe that person will try picking up frustration actually do it. Coupled with what they happen now to our society now and the level of things the way they work. Yeah, so now with that frustration, maybe he says okay, the only way for just do it all that picking. Sometimes you try to be like him. One time you try picking to be like him. But because
the circumstances
don't surround him, it's a no option. And if you became a fear of God, I believe say if find a solution or find a person if he happy for
we some people they find that people for the Lord and for that side for back to go they take something for welcome at any way you get better the time. I'm gonna just bring the other topic me you comment on top for talk about Roland bring me email for that side for Kumbu for some small village for Tako for inside Kaikom power for 40 years we get 8 picking with a woman come out take poison drink them die for Sika say this so you don't come out one come back. He may put a floor for a compound. Well, you know, say for that time they broke one man, they ever come out, he call people, they go broke on, then they buy me put up the now, and so they do community work for that side. So if one guy make up population of a compound, then they say, why people they so they say no, they don't come out with broken. Now I woman say, why you do this kind of thing where you don't ask me, tell me, Papa, I don't know how they do it the way you need to ask me. You know, as a woman they behave. The woman now vex, the man take kick the con chakaram. Then scatter from the side, the woman now go court communication. So that man don't can harm me, the whole the beat for can say you don't go court for farm. Now in that way he sleep for where they take a grave so. Now anyway, police and two they go. The time when you can't report any case, as why you don't destroy anything, they you can catch you and catch and go look and not even think how to go cancel them. They lock the man make 2 days for sale. He pay 1 day 20,000 before he come out. You pay 40,000 for the 2 days waiting for us. I come back and tell you one say, if you not give me that my 40,000, not say the marriage go separate. That one say, hey, if you get empty, what you move separate now? Which kind married? Now the man come on and call one of you picking. Also you see the plot, my own start for you, and for you see the one. You know the plot no, but I don't really take money for the one. I don't say anyone. I the old man the money so, I the old man so the man the owe me the money. What I show so then come on go drink him one come back for night. He the talk and he come out again for night. He just die and die. We call with the car and I go bury him. This kind of situation, man of God. If not for your church. Why break?
That kind of situation, no, in a terrible situation.
Wait, the woman that come from, how you go do? Who would blame? The man, the woman? Half for 8 picking?
But now some very tough problem, a very tough situation.
So if you give advice like a man of God for mommy then papa then you say this, so some people just live together when they start born 1, 2, 3 picking, they say this, so picking they unite people. Sometimes they don't be in love, they don't get respect because a woman you lack respect. Man picking at least in like respect and their honor. So when you give that respect, it be someone because if you and me, you know one to something, you know what act when you think you will be so but the kid the way that man react is not the best.
Yes,
so
you see, that is why we talk say the way God make this well. I say man we don't deviate completely. Because that situation, if these people, this couple will be understand Ephesians 5:22 downward. He say wife, submit to your husband as unto God. He say, husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church. If these two covenants be put in place, we know we'll get the kind of situation. Because it no matter who your husband, so woman go to say no. Now man if you submit for a man a drunken man, now useless man.
And now that kind of thing, you just make man continue drinking milk.
The man to say, okay, you call me useless man, I go slap yourself. Yeah. You see? So, but you see, even if the man a useless man, even if the man a Bible talks say submit to that. You don't go marry person. If you go marry person, you be woman. You go for make up your mind for submit for the man. Yes, till death do people part. And now, if you want break that law, God don't put down, it go work against you. And men they too get for love their wife. You know, so woman they talk plenty. Sometimes woman they make mistake. One talk, he say, bah, 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 bah. You get for no say now woman weakness that. You get for love your woman no matter the way, no matter her attitude. Now the law of God. If you be say we follow that law, every house could be fine. And you say and say we go support ourselves because no human being no they perfect. You man, you love your woman, you just love your wife as Christ loved the church. Christ, you know, for church you get people for church. You get banger smoke about lady banger see am so you get where the smoke banger.
Even when they sell us
419 pastors them. You see, but God still love the church because he need to look now only on that. He still love the church irrespective of the evil way they for church. You see, but man give for love your woman irrespective of the odds. And then woman give for submit for a master. And if that thing happen, no family no day it go get such a problem.
Okay, we'll take some 1 or 2 call. I don't know the line.
Yes, now Felix from Boya.
Yes.
Now Felix from Boya.
When you call, not listen with through your telephone now. Before for take at the next person. Hello, now the line.
Hello.
Yeah, now the call.
My class is volume.
Yeah, go ahead with your own contribution.
I don't want to talk for that matter way. See that man die so.
Yeah.
That one day to appeal look like evil evil act because no matter happen you come with a proof of compound they say the book of because normally for Bamela that's what they do. You will come back then you see that kind you go say you will holler the after you go to prison that no look no man. If you look even act to this place you look in the other way that will start now evil. No be good. So think behind those things.
Okay, thank you for your contribution. What Alan now the line. Okay, remember to say what if you get my own condition before it's
they say if you look before that actual that man take you look at say many things happen behind some tiny way that man be put on the heart. Where the man be try way for express or be express some or be advise the woman never take no one take and serious. I know that man don't take action. So anyhow, but the Bible said the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. If that man be the fear God, enough going to go to that kind of action. Now because the man put enough get the fear of God inside. Because me, why I fear God, or a true Christian way the fear God, when trusting happen, you will feel wrong for God. And when you wrong for God now, through the word of God and through the counsel of the word of God, it will help you for that to say, situation in the way they happen, you can use that wisdom. For example, if you come into a woman where you don't bring out people compound way, you don't get a consent. Then you take style, you make her say no siam.
Use wisdom.
Yeah, you take style, make her say no siam. And after some time they call me and say, but now what's happen? Sometimes if you make her so if the man be hard out, the man give the go ahead. But because the man react and they look and say the problem there for back. So the more and then the woman do one, we not tell the man. But if you want be shown quiet, on top of even know. And if it takes time for bank as we must now wait it happen.
Now the roof, it cover out.
Now the roof, it cover our head, and all the word of God, it help we
go balance up. Yes. Mr. what do you feel talk for all this trouble you have?
Yes, Michael, the contribution is about society, African society. Who is in control of that African society? When you see, for example, did you see one day a governor organize a public speech with population? No. Did you see SDO organizing public speech to talk about, for example, matter of pregnancy?
No.
I think the real matter is that organization of our society. We need people in charge of population. We need the salary that have been paid for delegate
government delegate.
The man who take the money of the people must manage their population and must love their population. And that's come even at traditional society of Africa when we see chief anytime, every night, they were palabra sulab, when people were speaking under the trees. And is that way that people was
call it for discuss even now in that dialogue when chief they never call to give stories, discuss with the community there, then they learn something. You know they what I lost today.
And that matter come now, population are abandoned, and you see this father who is now he put his life off. We regret, but the new Cameroon that we want is decentralization or federalism. That will ask to population to now look at somebody, and that body, that somebody is maybe the mayor, that somebody is maybe the president of region, and those people will be changed by population, not nominated by presidency of republic. Because anytime when you see governor, he's just waiting the decree coming from here.
From your own,
and he's waiting. Oh, that come. He is not fear population. He can do anything. So population now, what are they going to do? They just say, oh, it's like colonial master, and even colonial master at that time, they love population. They come, they make education.
The educational programs, the health programs. Like, even if you see the missionaries, when they became in those times, those colonial missionaries, when they became in those times, they begin to introduce the health, educations, and they begin to, through those programs, it will facilitate them for, for interact with the people.
And of course, they were
on that same line, the thing I say, our country will not get vision.
We don't have a vision.
The leadership doesn't have vision. Where are we going to? What do we want? From what do we want our society to become? We need to work in no vision, no program. So any person want to take power for amass money. So the people they suffer because we know us okay, we could try to build this system, say make our villages be so, people they get the kind of culture, we want this type of transformation. If there's no vision, which goal do we want to achieve?
And let me end with that enam magistrature. He called no madam. Even Paul Biya have sent his children there, Brenda and
they don't pass exam, but they don't.
Let me tell you, it's a mentality of colonialist master, because they don't want to take the responsibility to say, me, I want to be elected by population. Before taking the responsibility to have the money of the collectivity. I want only to have decree that they nominate me, and I come. You will not even have the power to remove me because I come from treasury. No, the treasury now must have population who are electing those people, president of the region, so that, let us say to Paul Biya, instead of sending his chair in Enam, may he bring new Cameroon with democracy, with decentralization, and ask Brenda to be fighting for be elected instead of being nominated.
Me not nominated, me elected.
Yes.
Okay, it's about take side this time around. Roland, can we go to that side for Moyoka market? We receive fire for that side, even though we receive confused because never get authorities, never talk not so na ghost town fire. Oh, na NU. You know, for Norway and South, if NU no Bonham, even Yaoundé, even Douala outside, if NU no Bonham, it will be na ghost town fire. So So what if you talk for Palava? Oh, you don't hear that Moyoka for born about
I don't
six,
hear him. Yes, I don't.
6 story they born. Is that born around 10, 11 o'clock for night?
I don't see himself for media. I don't see him for media. And what I was talking on the fire, and I say we not get securities. We not get securities because we see most of the securities we get now with the government the program most of them for banks them. And for government officials, them. Government also got the responsibility to protect private individuals, the properties. Them. So if that woman of a market they pay money for government, for council, and when council interrogate they want to know people of government, they some people protect, they some protect their goods. Because if in a country where again law, those people, the market people them, if they don't give the evidence for what they cause the fire, and if they look at say there's a credible evidence accident, the government need to pay them. They need to pay them for their goods.
They beg because all lost plenty millions.
They pay them for their goods.
But something for them.
Michael, you go see and say that fire now just that common man can suffer. Any council system way, the system way they go take tax every day.
We don't even wait till Mayor Ken Michael go even call them for talk something for that side Mayor for Moyoka over Castle, but see yet we never hear no.
They don't go tell you, but when you go for the budget session, they will just say fire away we bomb, we don't dispose this money for so and so evicting them. But when they evicting them, they don't after they don't receive anything. That's all the people are saying we Cameroonians and then we people we say self now we the key ourselves. Because these people good structure. For example, I'm give an example what happened for Okumba. Person don't come out for abroad. He cannot do development in his own place. Because may council deny. Council deny. He want get a whole road. Council deny. So no. Send the road. Now go job. Now the thing will happen for our own country today. Market like that one for Murika market a whole Murika police like business place. The council they show they don't show any police for road whole motor for road.
Carabon market.
Whole motor for road for take 500 for motor them or put prices them for thing them for whole motor for road. They also get responsibility for big place put security for kind market. For make us say what did happen so that by today we also get everything what happen before that market born.
Okay, more take this time around. Roland, bring me email. You know, say this so you come out west. Okay.
Of course,
Douala, you know that we reach for Munya. That Munya market, you want to get benefit on other route. They always time for that. You know, arrow for it.
I know.
See it continue. Ordinarily, national road them. What did happen for the road? You come out university where you come out for report good drum pothole them. Even when you come out for one, come out Douala Limbe, you see pothole there for road left and right, left and right. So now they will contractors they do fine work. On say when they dispose money. They want to give chocolate, they start puna small country. So
now road I passed the last week of the camp.
You passed the last week.
I just passed back home to Masila road place. For corner.
For
corner that Bonaliongo side there. Yes, for corner.
What you talk about this Palava road problem, they will get the inside Cameroon. Now the whole Cameroon will so they suffer for Palava road.
My boy, that thing they so I feel say now a lack of integrity. Because when they give money, they fix road. When the money before one can meet a contractor, all man don't chop your own. And contractor need to get enough for do anything. So the system it will be a type. I feel say this so it will give like a talk, will get a clear system where it follow budget, a clear visionary system where the leader, the person for up the talk, so okay now so want and when we disburse budget, we give a full information that amount will write down because the fixed road it won't be after 2 weeks, 3 weeks. The road don't turn out, it don't work safe as a fair be. So our country it really been as some kind way. Now you see now why that people they won't go there out of the country. Like if away you talk so. If the government decide every place on market go get an underground wiring. This overhead wiring the market not fine because it will cause fire.
It will still cause fire. Another trouble with the Texas will face and for dollar is a man. No say you be there for it. You see that fire we born for Aqua here?
Yeah, La Clean Night Club.
For La Clean Night Club. I said La Clean Night Club. And Roland, it's going to get email for that fire away. So you need to plenty people that vex. Why we pay tax? Why firefighting brigade they go pack motor? Some have been born for Bunaberi. They will firefighting brigade. They call them. They pack for Bunaberi. They don't count empty motor. Come get work a fire hole for choke pipe them for corner the place. Why they get for pack motor? Camion them will be surrounded by water for inside littoral. Then water on the inside motor. They don't carry all firefighting motor. Then go pack for Bamenda. This place born for National Assembly born for Yaoundé. They talk to them, they complain to so or they don't get enough water for take sites so lost the fire. The one for Douala now it born they bring first motor no water, bring second motor no water. The only motor we can we get water na the one come airport. Who they get for blame for this one is Sama?
Na Paul Biya, because he's the one now leading us. And Paul Biya till Bamenda is in fire. Even Kotobas have seen I no go forget you. Paul Biya don't forget Bamenda. Yes, now for CPDM be created in Bamenda. And you see how Bamenda is now. a lot of militarization forces are there instead of making dialogue with population. And who will dialogue? It's not young Philemon. It's not Akbar Bala. He's not elected by the population in a real officially. Of course, Akbar Bala, Fontainebleau, and so on, they were the leader of population that we wanted to officialize with consortium. But finally, they put consortium in prison. I think concerning that fire fighting is the system and the regime of Paul Biya. The regime of Paul Biya is the regime where nobody wants to work. It's like colonialist master. They just want to exploit. They go to
chop money.
Yeah, to go to they go to Europe, in Swiss, in international continental hotel, and there they put a lot of money and say, okay, we now are coming back in Cameroon. Till he is coming back from Cameroon, did he open one day a conference with journalists and explain how he's managing? No, he don't take care of Cameroonian. He just know that they are animals. People know that Cameroonian are animals. You are not.
Look at the time when big family came out, a big businessman. Time it's time for a tax to look for the power. See the power they were fast seller. And I be my one company again for this side.
And let me give a message to population as you see this. Let us continue to make young Cameroonian be ready to take the Cameroon destiny, because when a country is like that, God give himself power to young Cameroonian, but they must be ready. They must be ready. Why? You see how Mugabe, at the time, I congratulate those papa of National Assembly who made blocos. Yes, but I thank also Cameroonian who will protect their citizens, even their deputy. We must protect even Canal de English. We must protect country meeting. We must protect Michael Foncha. We must protect all NVT, because it's the population who have the responsibility. It's not those who are against population, because those who are against population, they just need their money. After then they make their monument of sector Lions Club, Rotary International, and so on. They begin to eat money. They organize maybe African Cup of Nations. Yeah, they take money.
Okay, so Mamu, take more chase. Who want come back for this issue for National Assembly for that side where SDF parliamentary the block. Roland, bring me image for that side for Libya. You know, so something only happened for inside Africa. We were brought. They come out every day. They want go Europe. You require 500 times for your scheme. You pass. You want take and travel. Come on, go. They catch you, sell you. We are press the revenue struggle again for you. Send money for take start to move for them. We get video for internet all sides. So this way go on for inside Africa. Man of God, wait till you if you talk for the youth the way they get you now. Country is strong, so when they run when they're trouble, so when the man they come off France side, they go sell. If it's strong against him, they send him money for buy after when they don't take it, go sell on France side. So what if you tell they use them, will this thing happen for Libya?
I want just encourage my youth them say this outside now, not for one go outside or be where it help you. The solution way me and know now say you get for believe God. If you trust in God, it doesn't matter where you dey. You can be in Nigeria, you can be in Ghana, you can be in Cameroon. If you have faith, you trust God, and you believe you can do something with your hands, you go be able to come out with something. If you look for any African government, now you want to depend on government, you go suffer, you go die before your time. You go for believe God, believe which way God don't put on for you, believe which way if you do for produce something for yourself. And no matter the country where you go succeed. So I need to encourage you then for come on. It's not bad for come out, but many of our youth they be frustrated outside. So
better I come for legal way than for come up for this kind illegal way.
Yes, because the illegal way said
you go for Mami, they call you donkey.
You see, the illegal way it don't make plenty youth they lost their life. But they tell you they say this, so everywhere your country if you succeed, move your eye for government, believe God and struggle. God will give you direction, God will guide you, and you come out with something.
What if you just give as your own last talk for this issue for Palava?
Yes, that Palava for Libya, let me know that my brother, don't go again to Libya to die. Come with a summer and come with all people for Bamenda, Jakiri, and fight for the dignity in Africa. Instead of dying in Libya, come and stay slave there. Come together. Help me. We go to community event. We see Tonne. We ask him, why don't he put monument of our history? To learn our history, that will make us feel comfortable in our country. That we know that we Cameroonian, we are now in our country. If we are in the country of Ndetumaza, we must see street of Ndetumaza. We are in the country of Jungle Frontier, we must see. We are in the country of Mancho BBC. Let us release him. Let us free Mancho BBC. We are in the country of where Canal English. The very big company, instead of going now are opening, you see the screen of Cameroonian. Most of them are looking strange screen. That is not good. You cannot consume strange idea.
And complete the cable operators, they don't the population don't even force them before they even put Canal, they put local channel. The people go take international channel and put up for the cable.
It's a fight, Michael. It's a fight. We must love together. You look, for example, in Douala, you get inside company of some stranger Arab. I don't stigmatize, but you will know that there is discrimination. They don't pay the salary of those their friend or their brother as they are paying Cameroonian. That begin there. That begin in the slavery where you see Cameroonian. You see the Ministry of Social Affairs, Mr. Gregor. He don't even mind when there are Cameroonian who have been put out of their work in company in supermarket. You must consume African. If you go to grocery of Africa, you see your brother of Cameroonian. You see how
if you talk for this Palava strike way, if they go on for university for Douala Day, we teacher they strike say, don't go to get email them. They don't get office them for work. They don't get toilet them for school. The campus be dirty. That is infrastructure. Me don't even you talk again. Wait, that is teachers them for university and majority the one a government teacher them the government teacher they get private teachers them, they get teachers when they sign a contract. They don't get in time. As far as when Moon die, they go take that Monchu.
Michael, you are so courageous to take that problem in charge because at the time Paul Biya and his brother they were at university. They didn't pay that money of fees, that 50,000. But now we are paying. But what is the advantage to pay? Instead of having a big jet when the big cars, you see toilet at university, nothing. Screen, big screen, you do not see. Even chair, you see water coming from the roof. Water at university. You will see where professors are giving their cups.
The lecture, the lecture in that classroom.
Even outside, it's pity. It's potato who will ask to let him so population of Cameroon themselves, they must know that those people like Rector and so on, they are not fighting. Yes, Fam Dongo, he's the one who created that war of Anglophone crisis. You know that he's Fam Dongo. Yes, he's Fam Dongo. One certain time they ask for Fam Dongo, what are you doing with the University of Boya? He just continued to say, okay, the money that Presidency of Republic gave me, I will not give to Anglophone. And that money now became a problem. And finally,
struggle.
Okay,
so as back you said, some attempt to the country.
We are still in colonialist master with French version. Because people want to francophonize Anglophone.
Okay, Roland, just bring me email for National Assembly. The SDF parliamentarians, they take hostage the house, so they get for really look into this Anglophone crisis. Rather than for the talk about budget, talk about this, and say why they not solve. She don't do for parliament discuss Anglophone issues. President for that side, he will come close the section. The enemy will come. The SDF parliament, they remember what they say. They want me to talk about it. So when back, he said, "What do you fit talk?" Let's go get the image for that side for National Assembly. Where it takes us to cash. What do you fit talk about this issue?
The problem I say for our country here, people don't devalue the law of our country by irresponsibilities. In their own, they don't get integrity for the law again. Let me say, because let me tell you the truth. Englishman and Frenchman are two different cultures. Now, in those two cultures, it's so been documented even in the level of our laws. You understand? Because the way an Englishman operates, the way a Frenchman operates.
Even for school,
everything, every aspect of our life, education, health, likewise. For you see example, people in the way they like research. You understand now? They like to do different things. But in the level of our parliament, There is nothing. That's why you see the problem of Anglophone can never be discussed in the parliament. Why? Because there's no law. I'm not sure they don't get any law way in the guide Anglophone culture. You understand now? Where the problem comes with that one, they feel open and opposite based on this session, on this law. Now
yes,
this one. And secondly, again, the people what they see how those deputies them inside the parliament they don't say protest. They protest. Yeah. They protest because they don't look and say the people who they don't be able for present the people they vote them. Because when somebody votes for parliament, it means say, he talks to me, wash my back. He talks to me, you stand for me. You guide me, you protect me, my interests. And they don't fail to protect the interest of the Anglophones the way they vote for parliament. Now, whether or not they openly now show the Anglophones say, even we don't struggle for protect you, but the laws the way they put out, or the ways they put to a parliament, and then they give you the opportunity. So we don't openly for sure when I say this, so we know they again. Now I see they talk say this, so say they go keep retire. Truly, they keep people of Anglophone zone. They keep people many. I don't talk about the way they don't lose people the way they don't know say a day. So I don't talk about the way they catch, the way they blindfold them. They don't know how they carry them go. They go pay them money for they release them. They don't even know how they every time day. All those things happen for Anglophone zone. They need to go down for law, sit down for inside the parliament, open chapter for okay, this thing Anglophone. How will you do? Because man tell you the truth, if they don't solve that problem the way they solve them, continually it could never be a problem. And I don't think say God Almighty is be happy for what happened in Cameroon. And because say the authority inside our country, they rule our country and they never uphold our constitution, they need fear God. They need fear them God.
So, what do you talk about you see as a parliamentarian they do some few days ago?
No, me, I thought they be right, just as when they talk. They present for the people, say they so where the people they make the law will stand for now, but yet they need to observe what we make up. So, what you have to talk, I said, not the way. The people don't know, not the way we have Ankobo and they don't know. They get to do the right thing because you don't solve a problem by pretending. You don't pretend it. 50 wrong will not make right. When you see A, call it A. Let's see go to the root and solve the problem, and so that we can go forward. Yeah. If you look a problem, try to cover, it go show again tomorrow. There is just no way. We have reached at the level where there must be transparency. Must accept that it's
Reverend Timothy, you need to get this program where you start yesterday, where even though it be big, mass crowd, population company, so you see one invite people where people don't be touched. So what you tell population for this crusade? What they think for that crusade we organize been
courage to possess your possession. It's our
courage.
Yes, to possess your possession. Yes. So this is our anniversary, and we started it on Wednesday. So we be yesterday be so powerful with Reverend Courage Atio, and today we continue with Prophet Philip Ojong. It's a powerful program, and we got a lot of people were delivered, a lot of people were healed, a lot of people received one miracle or the other. So today,
you continue for which time?
6 p.m. today.
6 p.m. to which time?
To 9 o'clock.
To 9 o'clock.
Yes.
So you think this crusade it will take place the first time?
Bonaberry, just Entrée Tropique, that is opposite Brigade de Research.
Yeah.
You come there, you see our plaque, and then opposite Brigade de Research at Entrée Tropique. Or you see our plaque, you call. You come
what's the name for them, the ministry?
Dignity Chapel.
Dignity Chapel.
Yes.
So you said Dignity Chapel, they invite the population, for example, of Bonaberry. If people are there far away, maybe they want fellowship. What will be the meeting day for my ministry?
We get Wednesday Communion and Miracle Service, include Bible study. Then Friday we have deliverance service, and then Sunday at 8:30 we have our normal service.
So what will be the take-home message if you tell people concerning this issue? How the people get in touch with you through maybe on our Facebook page, or how if man want fellowship, how the thing will happen?
Yes, if you want fellowship with me, it be easy. I think today so we will pass again we'll try to see how we
for communicating.
Yes,
so if they get you through your Facebook page now, which name?
Yeah, if you want, I think we will try to see how we pass that information, but we'll hand something by which they can be able to follow and then get hard.
Okay.
You can use our number also.
Yeah, okay, the number on that screen, if you call for them, forget to you.
Yes.
Okay, Reverend, back to say, no say this, so people are only confused. Wait, no laugh now. Where? How? You never consider people, you see the people so?
I don't see it.
Gospel, what the gospel get that with culture?
Is the really
not a real matter with it.
Yes,
because we in a country we promote culture, but this one, gospel and culture.
Yes.
Man of God, when you see the people, I not confused more.
It is a little bit courageous.
It's courageous.
So, Reverend Timothy, remember Christian, tell me, what is this Nonga man?
If you, as you see, as they do for paper very well, the gospel and the culture. Now the frontline vision where God gave for we.
Yeah.
for teach everybody the word of God for local dialect. And we organize conferences with dialect, also for see how the aspect of culture they be good, and the aspect of culture will not be good. So the aspect of culture will be good. We start to promote them like dressing. If you dress like I dress, so you preach the gospel. If you see, we encourage Christians for make sure that they promote their dialect, their food, their dialect food, country chop them, and then there are good music and songs if I could dialect. Well, if you have to praise God, we encourage all those things.
Because it be rare nowadays.
Yes.
They sing for the son of your church.
Yes. We get culture.
So,
no, for that type of for Kumbu, we see traditional dance, they dance for inside church.
Yes.
So this program, it will hold for outside.
So this one now will get a conference, 6-day conference from Malende village. Yes. The chief is from Malende itself. Naibi.
Why they will hold for chief palace?
It's not for chief palace.
How Palava church you go hold for chief palace?
Now for tell you say chief system be involved inside the matter because if you don't look at you say if people the no got to talk for the talk because people in the way.
I also don't know what move juju.
No, we're not there for juju.
We're not going to move.
No, we're not there for juju. Instead, we start to educate the people them for see the aspect of culture where they feel where they do and where it correct. And the one not do them, you need for leave them. Those bad things they do for culture, like for example, incantation, libation, make enter for juju, that thing there. God don't like them. The Bible says God is a jealous God.
6 days conference.
Yes, so God wants to say you understand that, and people there for village where they now people they not going to talk, they don't know the English, they don't know the pidgin. How they feel no God to talk? Now people type of big and down for the way they feel understand them. So the break and down for way all man feel understand.
So it is this program. It is start which day for people.
It is start on the 4th. It is start on the 4th for December. And it ends for on the 9th of December. And we invite people there because from Fiango Kumba today are just 200 francs. So we invite people for Fiango for camp because many of them they come from Limbe, the Pastor Richard, Pastor Evaristo they come from Boya, and then Pastor Prince Kenneth they come for Kumba.
So now they will teach the tongue of which country talk.
No, we get interpreters them for teach you interpreter them. And then we get what you can say facilitators teaching program where you teach people about talk English and they be interpreter and give the for the word
interpreter for pidgin, interpreter. So now which country talk the name for them because some when they say this Bakure man say master. Sometimes when I get play the Bakure, they go teach for Bakure talk.
No, yes, we teach people for English. Yeah. We teach them how they transfer this thing for talk. We don't work in collaboration with Capital. We get a working session with Capital and with other translation organization them.
Okay, that program is really interesting. So wait till the number they feel contact because teacher they sing.
When you see my number, like we see how you see for the picture. Yeah. You see for you get 677 16 39 10 or you contact me for 654 090502.
Yeah, repeat the number again.
677 16 39 10 or you contact me for 654 090502.
Make man no miss that program. Okay, Reverend Timothy. So what will be the number that if person will can't get in contact or even the number be on that script? Just give the number.
Yes, again. you get 675 75 20 28. 675 75 again 20 28.
675 75 20 28. Okay, we will get in contact with you because people will go. So
very powerful number.
I don't have again.
675
Yes, Michael. The real matter is how Cameroonian can build Cameroonian without contributing. Me, my last speech is to ask to population. May then call Michael Foncha and ask how they can help you to make a visit to Manchu BBC and those who are to make them send even a rice, a packet of food. Make we together we will go.
Yeah. So you don't push the way you want go for Yaoundé?
No, me. I immediately
even today
population. Because I think the number that we have in country meeting, there is Orange money and MTN money now.
Yes.
May them send us like Ruben Umyobe at that time. You send me a mission, and we will come there with a beautiful image that will say that will
how they live for that side.
Yes, we will know that the real Cameroonian is still in progress because we cannot every day speak without act. Act for population.
Any time now Alaska we take and give serious signal for that side. We will surely come back in country people who be sorry for the one for today, so we get for quarter for better way. We will come back with this very program again for evening from 9 to 10 o'clock. Even tomorrow we'll see come back for this very program for take side check out on a tour for better for man way even miss and now if you see him for evening, miss him for evening if you see him again tomorrow. But if not, I will come back for Monday with better tour for take side talk about all all the trouble that will continue to happen for inside this country. We don't go. Something for tomorrow again.
Good.